Hi everyone, we're Disney Magic for Life.
And today we're going to talk about a topic that we often asked, and that is, where is the perfect stateroom on a Disney cruise?
Yeah, all of the different ships are very different. So we're just going to talk about the lower decks and the higher decks.
So if you take that Disney ship and you draw an imaginary line straight through the middle, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to categorize this as low staterooms and higher staterooms, or lower decks, higher decks. And just for the record, there's no bad room on a Disney cruise.
Negative.
You're never too far away from anything, but some of the activities you might prefer a higher deck or a lower deck. Us, for example, we always like the highest deck we can.
That's right.
Highest aft, actually, is our favorite location on a Disney ship. High aft. But we're going to talk about the pros on each deck.
That's right. The main reason for a lower deck, you know that I love to eat. This is where all of the main dining is.
Yep.
All of your restaurants. They have the rotational dining each night, and every restaurant on there is on your lower decks. So it's easy to get to.
Yeah, it's easy to get to. If you're staying on the low deck, you can just use the stairs and you're right there. The dining rooms are in the center of the ship,
Right.
or the very aft of the ship. So they're really convenient for lower deck. If you're staying on the higher deck, you'll have to use the elevators, you have to walk further. So lower level if you want easy access to the main dining.
And that's what I like to do. Is
Another thing that's really nice about the lower decks is if you're arriving on your very first day, everybody's trying to get on the ship at the same time. So imagine everybody's trying to crowd those elevators and with their
Yes.
carry-on luggage. If you stay in a lower deck, you can just use the stairs to get to your stateroom.
Not too far.
No, it's easy access to the staterooms. You're not having to wait for elevators, trying to get all the way up to your top floors.
That's right.
So easy access to your staterooms when arriving, lower decks.
Another thing that I like about the lower decks is the D Lounge.
Yes, the family games are at the D Lounge. Usually it's right around deck 4, deck 5. So fun for the whole family to go and enjoy.
Yes, they play games, they play music, very interactive. Y'all actually played the game one time.
We were chosen one time to
So
be a part of
fun.
the game. And they have character dance parties. They have all kind
the
of
time.
a lot of fun in the D Lounge. I would recommend lower decks, easy access to the D Lounge, but also, what else is there?
There's the Kids Club.
I thought that would have been your first thing to say.
It's fun for
All ages,
all
right?
ages pretty much, except for little kids, because there's the nursery.
That's right. Disney did a great job with how they categorize their age groups. They have the nursery for the little ones, and then they have the kids club, and then they have
Edge,
which is for tweens. And then what's after Edge?
I forgot.
Anyway, it's for the teenagers, and they did a great job with that. So all of that is located usually on the lower decks.
One thing about the kids club, if you're older, they have open house. They have a Star Wars area on some ships. They have a Marvel area. So those are really cool for the older kids to go and look at.
That's right.
Only on open houses though.
Yeah, you get access to all of the toys, and you get to play.
And another thing that's nice for the lower decks is those family photos.
Yes, indeed. You can never go wrong. And believe me, we take tons of pictures.
Yes.
At least 200.
Yes.
We try to get every background possible.
And on those nights when it's formal nights, those lines can get extremely long. So
Yes.
if you're on a lower deck, use those stairs. You can be some of the first people in line.
Agreed.
A lot easier to get to than staying on the higher decks trying to make your way down. If you're in heels like Ashley wears, or sometimes you want to wear a nice suit, and it
Right.
can get hot in the summertime in the
It's true.
on those ships. So actually it's hot all the time on some of those ships.
Yeah, so being on the lower decks make it really easy and simple to get to.
To navigate around, to get your
that
family
mean-
pictures.
yep.
And also go look at your pictures at Shutters. Shutters is always right there in the middle. So if you're at a lower deck, you can go Shutters, you can look at your pictures, pick out what you want to buy.
Yep, and we do that often.
Speaking of buying, Ashley, is there anything else you can buy?
There's lots of things to buy. And this is another reason why I like the lower deck. The shops, all of your shops are located on the lower decks. So if you forgot your toothbrush or you need something for your baby or something, maybe there's an emergency, a Band-Aid, something like that.
Or if you want to
And
add to your Disney pin collection. You want
True.
to buy a Disney shirt. You want to buy Disney luggage.
Yes. Perfume.
Disney purses.
Any of that. So if you're on the lower deck, your access is right there.
Yep, the shops are a really nice quality, especially if you go, you can get a discount if you've cruised previously, if you're Castaway Club Gold or Platinum.
That has come in handy plenty of
Yeah,
times.
you can save money doing that, so don't forget to use your card when you shop.
Definitely.
And just always ask, you never know what might be on sale. So
That's true. That is true.
now we talked about a little bit on the lower decks. What is an advantage on a higher deck?
My number one for a higher deck is access to the sun. You go out there on the high deck and, well, if you have a higher deck room, usually you're only like 1 or 2 flights of stairs away from the lounging deck. And you do nothing but lay out.
Yep, you can go out there, and those sea days, those chairs go fast.
Very fast.
So being an advantage of just taking a couple of flights of stairs to get a chair,
Yep.
or versus taking an elevator, could mean chair or no chair.
That's true. Or a good spot and a bad spot.
Windy or
Yes.
not windy.
Oh, yes. There are some spots that are like blow you away with
Yeah.
the wind.
And we're just going to move right into one of my favorites is the big screen where you can watch the Disney movies.
Yes, that's
So-
great.
You know, if you want to watch a Disney movie underneath the stars at night or underneath the sun during the day, being that higher deck, getting that good chair, getting that good perfect view.
Like a front row seat.
Yeah, if you're lower deck, you might miss out. Just missed
Yep.
it by a few
That's
seconds
true.
sometimes.
That's true.
So,
Makes a big
Sometimes-
difference.
And sometimes whenever you're laying out and y'all are just watching the movie, I'll be in the aqueduct or the aqua lab.
Yeah.
And on some of the other ships, the aqua dunk.
Yeah, all of that is on your higher deck as well.
The Mickey
All your-
pool, the
yeah.
Donald pool.
All your pools, all your water activities, and even your basketball, your sports decks. All
Mini golf.
those are mini golf
Mini
is higher.
golf, yes.
So that's one thing that's really good about the higher decks. But I thought Ashley's number one thing for a higher deck would have been cabanas.
Well, that is a great.
Great.
I mean, probably the best reason why you should stay on a high deck because cabanas.
If you're like us, we do high deck aft. We're one flight up into cabanas.
Yes.
Deck 10 to deck 11 goes right into cabanas.
So easy.
So if you want that cup of coffee in the morning, you don't want room service, you can just take the flight of stairs, get the coffee, go right back to your room.
Very convenient. Simple.
Yep. And also, if you wanted to do Palo or Remy, higher decks.
That's
As
true.
well.
That's true. I forgot.
Also, there's another place that you like to visit.
The spa. Who doesn't like to be pampered? Your spa is on your higher decks and very easy to get to. Me and Gary go to the rainforest.
Rainforest room.
Yes. So nice. So relaxing. If you've never been to a Disney spa on the Disney Cruise Line, please treat yourself. It's so worth it.
It'll take that relaxation to another level that you didn't know was there.
True.
So,
We love it.
the only thing about the high decks that is kind of hard is when you exit the ship.
That's true.
Because especially if you walk off and you take all your luggage with
Right.
you and you're waiting for that elevator, sometimes you wait for the elevator for a long time.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to get to the same place at the same time.
But Flip that on firework nights. Higher deck is a plus.
Yes.
Because everybody's waiting for the elevators on the lower deck to get up to see those amazing Disney fireworks.
That's true. It's a hot point.
So you get the higher deck, you can walk up the stairs, watch the fireworks, and then walk the stairs and go back to your room and call it a night.
Perfect. Simple. Easy. It's what we like.
So that's just a few things. I'm sure we left off a lot of topics that we could have talked about. Tell us some of your favorite things about what deck you like.
Yeah.
Is there a certain deck that you always like? Is it 6,
Let us know
7, 8?
why.
Yeah, we like highest we can get all the way aft. What is your favorite? Please let us know.
Leave us a comment. Let us know that you liked this video. Subscribe to our channel, Disney Magic for Life, and visit us on Instagram and also Facebook.
Yes, and until next time.
We'll see you real soon.